In recent years, many American cities have seen an alarming rise in population, and it's creating serious challenges. The crowded streets, the long lines, the constant noise, overpopulation is making life harder for residents and visitors alike. But does that mean these cities are no longer worth visiting? Could their cultural treasures and iconic landmarks still make up for the discomforts of overpopulation? In this video, we'll explore how overpopulation is impacting major U.S. cities and whether they're still worth adding to your travel bucket list. Now the big question, overpopulation, what is it? Population density, on the other hand, is whereby the numbers of people in a city reach a level that is beyond the physical limit that the city can support. They include events such as inadequate supply of shelter, congestion on the roads, pollution of the environment, and a buildup of pressure on basic facilities such as hospitals and transport systems. For residents, it can make life challenging, but for visitors, this isn't enjoyable. Just think about overcrowded attractions, queues, and traffic. That is why cities like New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco are on the front lines. Number 1, New York City. New York is a culturally diverse city, but it is a city of more than 8 million people, if you will not count the millions of tourists who visit the Big Apple. Despite high price tags for accommodation, the available housing spaces are insufficient, and traffic in populated areas remains extraordinary. Overpopulation is a major problem. New Yorkers are famous for the crowded halls of Times Square and taking a subway during the peak hours. Number 2, Los Angeles. Everyone must be familiar with the images of movies, glamour, and beautiful beaches. This is Los Angeles, also has nearly 4 million inhabitants and continues to grow. A representative example can be overpopulation, as a result of which some of the worst traffic jams in the country are observed here. Most of the time, because the city is so large, you spend half your day in the car, whether going to work or to beach to the Santa Monica Pier. Number 3, San Francisco, famous for the Golden Gate Bridge and an economy growing from the technologies. San Francisco should be on any traveler's list. However, due to high house prices, a huge population, and pressure on infrastructure services, this city is now a symbol of overcrowding of cities. There can always be long lines to take a picture with a symbol of San Francisco, such as Alcatraz Island or cable cars. Number 4, Miami. Miami, famous for its effective nightlife and stunning shores, has also turned into overpopulated area. The people in the city have grown in the recent past, mainly due to a rise in immigrants in the city from other states. The result? Congestion and pressure on public transport that continues to deteriorate and cripple most of the city's vital arteries. Number 5, Austin. Currently, Austin, Texas has a reputation for fast growth due to the growth of the technology industry and tourism. But the city has now problems with the housing shortage and the problem of transportation. Other events such as music festivals and events such as SXSW and Austin City Limits also contribute to traffic buildup, your tourism impact. So, how does overpopulation affect tourism in these cities? The biggest issue is the sheer number of people. Sometimes you have to spend more time before you get to enter top attractions. And public transport, well, it can get really crowded during rush hour. Picture having to spend 2 hours only to reach the Empire State Building or fighting through throngs of people in Hollywood. For tourists, it can make out of an interesting business a real nightmare. That is a rather severe evaluation. Solutions being implemented. Thus, some of these cities are already working to remedy the issue of overpopulation. For instance, New York is constructing more subways and enhancing bike lanes to deal with traffic holdup. LA is currently heavily funding solutions for public transport to discourage car usage, as SF is looking at options to increase supply of the housing stock for affordable homes. On the same note, some cities have either favored tourism in low densities or tourism during less crowded times, for instance, in a year. Before you go, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the challenges and wonders of cities around the world. Tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.